Well, it is a tradition here on Daytime. Local artist Bill Bledsoe comes on our show on the Monday after the Super Bowl to show us his amazing painting from a pivotal moment from the big game. And this morning we want to welcome Bill back to Daytime. A tradition, 10 years.
10 years.
10 years strong for us.
Yep.
Of course, you've been doing this long before you've been joining us on the show.
Right. But yeah, we started 10 years ago with the Super Bowl where the blackout was. And you and I joked about it and said the painting ought to be just black.
You could have taken the night off.
That could have taken the night off. That's exactly
Here it
right.
is, the blackout.
Yeah.
Yes. But not this year.
No.
Oh my, what a game.
Yeah, it was. And you know, and it's just one of those things. You wait to see what's going to be the turning point, and sometimes it can be at the beginning of the game or the middle, but it was so dramatic for it to come right at the end. And I was saying earlier that if you watch the game and you see how Mahomes was flushed out of the pocket, there were two eagles that were coming and hopefully to meet each other with Mahomes between them. And when they got there, he was gone.
And they were right here with each
so
other.
That's what I depicted in the painting.
Which, of course, you said if you would have done the painting from the first half of the game, completely different story.
Completely
the second
different
half
story,
was...
yeah. That's he got hurt, Mahomes got hurt. You didn't know if he was going to be able to finish it out. And, you know, these games, we've seen enough blowouts, you know, that it could have easily gone that way, but it didn't. So it was quite a game. And, of course, I watched it all on YouTube. This is the first time I didn't sit with a group. And so I had no commercials, no halftime, just watching the game. But I really enjoyed it. Not that I'm getting grumpy in my old age, but I kind of this solitary confinement there with my wife, and you know, just kind of keeping up with it and trying to make a decision on what to do for the painting.
You have a job to do. I mean, you can't be bombarded with the commercials and the halftime show. I mean, you are zeroed in, and of course, you always take that pivotal moment, and of course, the MVP player of the game, and so it was kind of the no-brainer to do the.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and it was so exciting because you knew he was hurt. He was running with that limp, and he ran 30 yards. 30 yards. I mean, he had to step back from the line of scrimmage, but he ran 30 yards, and then of course that was the momentum, that was the turn, because it could have gone in overtime, right? And nobody wants to go into overtime. Nobody. So anyway, it was a great game, and I really enjoyed doing the painting. Sometimes I don't, because it's always sometimes it's just the quarterback, you know, usually throwing the ball or you know, something that's a little bit more generic. This was a little more fun, the quarterback running the ball.
And when was the moment where you said, this is what I want, this is the moment that I want to show? Well,
when I went back and looked at it after the game, my son had called me and said, Dad, I think that's what you should do. And so I went back and looked at it, and it was just, the more I looked at it, the more I realized what a great moment it was in the game. It just really was. There were a lot of great moments in the game, but that was the one that turns it, right? And so, yeah, it was, like you said, it was a no-brainer.
So you got about 20 of these. Looking back at all the different Super Bowls.
I've done them all. I went back and, I'm a big Jets fan, so I went back and did the Super Bowl III. I've done Super Bowl. Remember when the NFL or Super Bowl had its 50th anniversary? I came in every day that week before the Super Bowl and showed some of the paintings that I had done. So, but you know, those were done after the fact. For the past 20 years, I've been doing them, watching the game, and then staying up all night to do the painting.
I love it. And then he joins us. And you look great. 9 a.m. staying up all night, and here is your painting.
It's your makeup, people.
All right, well, we'll give everybody, if they want to see some of your older paintings and take a look at them, where might they find them?
Well, we're doing the art show at Tusculum University tomorrow from 5:30 to 9, and we're opening up our new gallery. And this will be on exhibit, and there'll be a couple of others on exhibit along with the art show that I'm having. So, and it's a fundraiser for the school. It's open to the public. We'd love for y'all to come.
Maybe next year we can take a walk back.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrific.
That'd be really fun.
I'm on. You just tell me. Give me a call.
Great to have you on the show. Nice work again, as always.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We're back with more of Daytime Tri-Cities on your Monday, right after this. Well, of course, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Such a fun holiday to just have a good time, get with the kids. Effortless girl Julie Loven is here with us today to show us how to do it. Easy, cheap, fun.
Yes, and these are very last minute too, so if you've kind of procrastinated Valentine's Day, don't worry, I've got you. Start with these little hearts. These are just cardboard or heavy paper wrapped with string or yarn. You can do them in different sizes, kind of substitute these for flowers, which I think this is sweet. It's very inexpensive. This whole vase costs $3, so it's just baby's breath, the little yarn hearts in a dollar store vase. It's very affordable. You don't have to splash out a ton of cash if you're kind of strapped right now, and that's a cool way to show you care. It means something, and it's, you know, personalized, but it's not super expensive. These hearts too, and I'm going to show you the coolest part about these. You can put them on pencils. I put these on dollar store paper straws, but if you put them on a popsicle stick or a tongue depressor, it's the perfect bookmark.
Oh,
so how cute is that for your book that you're reading, or little kids, you know, encouraging them to read? That's just a fun way to, you know, they have a heart.
And you just wrapped it?
It's just wrapped. Actually, I'm going to tell on him. My brother made these for me because I was making some and he made a lot. So he's an effortless girl, but he literally wrapped the hearts in string. It's that simple. No skill level whatsoever.
And they look so cute in these little
vases.
And
they're cute with the little heart candies, and that's cute for your desk. If they were on top of pencils, that would be super cute too. So they're versatile, very inexpensive, a super Valentine-y gift that's not so, you know, involved and over the top gushy and all that kind of thing.
Who wants gushy?
Exactly. The next thing I'm going to show you is these are made from plaster of Paris. They're heart candle holders and little tiny hearts that are perfect for children. The coolest thing is these are used for chalk. So once Valentine's is over, this is sidewalk chalk, and what you want to do is mix 2 parts plaster of Paris in a disposable bowl because it's so messy, and 1 part water, and then just start adding red paint. So for light pink, you want to add just a little bit of paint and just stir it, and then for darker pink or red, add more red paint. You can put it in a cookie mold and let it harden overnight for the candle holders if you want a bigger one of these, and then it just pops out. I'll show you just like that.
And you just stuck the little candle
in the middle,
and I just
pushed the candle in, and this is a dollar store heart mold. It's silicone, and they just pop right out once they harden, and then you have. And they make cute little, you can make little gift bags for Valentine's in class. These end up costing about 10 cents each. So it is very, very affordable, and you will have plenty of plaster of Paris left over. One thing I'll share with you is if you're making the candle holders, this one I did it wrong. So I'm showing you what not to do. You want to push the candle in a little bit further than I did on this one. You do want to be able to pull it out at the end of the day, but you want to push it in far enough that it doesn't come out as soon as it hardens. So make sure it's just in there, maybe just a quarter of an inch. Yeah, just so you can see that. And then the final thing is just some cute little DIY cards. This one says, "I'm a sucker for you." I'll show you that one right here. This one is a heart, and I just wrote in, "I love you" 1,000 times. And if you put a personalized note inside, guys, this is what girls want.
Right.
So this, you don't even have to spend money. Draw a heart, write "I love you," and then write something heartfelt on the inside, and, you know, major points.
I mean, just a little effort.
A tiny little bit. It's not even that much effort, and it's not even that much that you spend out. It's just, it really is the thought that counts, and you will reap the rewards.
You will. Yes, absolutely. And I love these little sidewalk chalks.
Aren't they the cutest thing?
That would be
and you
so
can
cute
use
for classmates.
Classmates. I know a little boy that's going to be doing these this year. I'll say that. But and then the bigger ones for small hands, you know.
Yeah. And
they can write with
this teacher gift or something like that.
Perfect.
Oh, I love it. All right, a little bit of effort from the Effortless Girl. Good ideas, great information. If you would like to learn more, you can always check out her website, effortlessgirl.com. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.